Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Richard Morgan, Chief Operating Officer at LKQ ECP. And I want to apologise for not being able to be with you in person. It's my wife's birthday, so I'm off for a surprise weekend with her. But thank you very much for inviting me. And I did want to express how proud I am of the work that we've achieved with working with the Polish Centre in Leamington Spa. I think we've achieved a lot in terms of the aid and the ambulances that have been delivered to Ukraine and how we've worked together in this kind of seamless partnership. And I think it's right to recognise Dawid Kozlowski and the role that Dawid has played, being the pivotal person bringing ourselves at LKQECP and the Polish Centre team together to work in this incredible partnership to maximise the aid we can send to Ukraine. And of course, our thanks again to the Sisters of St. Joseph for the part they play in Ukraine, making sure that everything that we send, every toy, every Easter egg, every cuddly toy, every picture gets delivered to children, and then they send us these amazing pictures, amazing photographs of the children receiving that aid, and it's so heartwarming, and we thank them as well for everything they do in this incredible partnership. So I hope you have a great event. Thank you everyone for allowing us to be part of this. We're really up for the next fundraising challenges and hope to be working with all of you into the future to keep providing support for the people of Ukraine whilst this terrible conflict is ongoing. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day.
We've started a collection a few days after the war started in the Ukraine, so beginning of March. And since that, we achieved incredible effects.
We were actually in the Ukraine a couple of days before the war started and met a lot of the people who are now helping. So we're fairly confident, and have always been fairly confident, that the aid is getting through what it needs, because we do actually know the people on the ground.
Here we can see it actually getting to the destination. Each day we have conferences with the sisters and we know what they need, so we can make sure that the supplies go to the places that need them.
They had such a massive response from the people in Leamington that their centre was completely overflowing. And so they gave us a call and said, you know, can you help us out? So I said, yeah, sure, just come down. And I remember even when they came down to the centre, I think in the end, it was a 8.5 ton truck load of stuff that was in there.
We are delighted to have welcomed the Polish Centre team to the Royal Priors and to help support in the Leamington aid appeal for Ukraine. We do wish everybody involved continued success in building on what's been achieved so far. We're really well behind you on everything you do.
I'm Afra Nidal. We are asylum seekers from Syria. We know how difficult it is to live in a country with war, which prompted us to want to be volunteer and help others who are still experiencing unrest in their country.
The war began in the Ukraine. I was prompted into action as my father is Ukrainian and I still have family there. I started by helping with getting donations, which led me to where I am now. Helping in the shop, the Age Ukraine shop, teaching Ukrainians, amongst other things.
We leave in on Monday, 1st of August. Myself, Mr. Morgan, Richard Morgan, Pete Brooks and Mark Hill, directors from Euro Car Parts. We leave in from Tamworth. It will take us 3 days to complete the journey. So majority of the donation came from Euro Car Parts and Churches of Arden, and also companies and individual donations across Leamington and Warwick.
Dear colleagues, my name is Alexander Gagaluk and I am Product Management and Marketing Director. On behalf of LKQ Elite Ukraine, let me once again thank you for your continuous support of Ukraine, especially our hospitals. I was among those who delivered ambulances to several hospitals, and I can't forget how touched head physicians were with ambulances. Thanks to everyone's contribution, doctors have been able to save many lives as medical treatment was provided on time. Thank you so much for sending over 1,000 Christmas presents and pallets with Easter eggs to help children feel happier during the holidays. We always feel your incredible support. May God bless you all for your kindness and generosity. Thank you.